With the NBA season coming up, I decided that I would do a tier list of every single NBA team for this upcoming season. I'm going to be fast about this intro. Obviously, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on post notifications. Yes, we're doing a tier list of every single NBA team for this upcoming season. This video is coming out the same day it's being recorded, so it's September 8th. So in case something happens like the Ben Simmons trade or anything like that, I have no idea about it. I'm literally recording this and it's going to come out today. But with that being said, let's get into this tier list. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the tier list, so I think you guys know how this works. Actually, I am going to create a brand new tier real quick that I do want to do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the tier list we're going to be rocking with. I've added a new tier called GOAT. That is just the super teams. I feel like in the NBA it could either be singular or plural. Let's just get into this. So I'm going alphabetical order. Philadelphia 76ers, I'm going to go B tier just on the fact that I think they have a good young core and I think they have a really good team, but Ben Simmons I feel like is not going to rock with Joel Embiid, and I don't think that duo is going to be back together. However though, if they do trade Ben Simmons, I could easily put this team at the A tier, but for now I'm going B tier. Washington Wizards, I'm going to go C tier just on the fact that, I mean, yeah, they have a bunch of new guys like Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, and all those other guys, but I just don't think that they're going to be enough. Simply, I don't think that that team is going to be able to be anything in the Eastern Conference. They have potential, but I don't know. Atlanta Hawks, I'm going to go A tier just on the fact that, man, that Eastern Conference Finals run they had last year, they were only a couple of games from making the NBA Finals, but the Milwaukee Bucks were too much for them. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that Atlanta brought back all their guys. They had a really good offseason, so in my personal opinion, I think this team will definitely have the opportunity to make the Eastern Conference Finals again, but with a team like Brooklyn, that's going to be very hard to do. D tier for the Cavs, obviously they drafted Evan Mobley, but I don't think that's enough to transform the team from really bad to at least decent, so I feel like D tier will definitely suit them. Same with the Pistons. I mean, Cade Cunningham is really good, but that's all you got. You didn't have that good of an offseason besides getting Cade Cunningham, so I mean, yeah. And with the Pacers, C tier. I mean, I can't tell you the last time this team was actually good, minus the Victor Oladipo days. I mean, Miles Turner isn't bad, but other than that, and I mean, Malcolm Brogdon, I can't think of any positive sides with this team. Bucks, easily an S tier team. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton, that whole entire team is back. I don't think they got anyone in particular. I just know that they brought in their entire team back for the most part. Alright, Toronto, so they got Scotty Barnes, which I think is really good, but I'm still going to put this team at the B tier. I just don't think that they have enough around them to be a really good team. I think they have potential, but I just feel like that Scotty Barnes is not going to be the entire thing, especially with guys like Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam. It's crazy to think that not too long ago, they were in the NBA Finals and beat the Golden State Warriors, and now this team is honestly not as good as it used to be. The Dallas Mavericks are easily a C tier team. Listen, Luka has the potential to do a lot of things, but for some reason he doesn't have any help. Kristaps Porzingis could be that help, but it doesn't seem like that him and Luka are honestly meshing well together. So I'm sorry, I just don't think that this team is going to be any good. Obviously the Nuggets are going to be an A tier team just on the I did not mean to do that, but just on the fact that Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray are a really good duo. And in fact, even when you have some of the other guys like Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., it definitely does show that they have a young group of guys that definitely have the potential to do a lot of amazing things. The Memphis Grizzlies, I'm going C tier team. I mean, Ja Morant was really good last year and he basically carried those young guys, but other than that, I don't see any bright spots in this team. I'm just going to be completely honest. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, they have an opportunity to become an S or A tier team, but the fact is that they have not unlocked their potential. They have guys like Cat, Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, and Malik Beasley, but they just don't use them for some reason to their maximum potential. So I'm going B tier, but I really do think this team could be an A tier team. Spurs, what did they do? They had a terrible offseason. They lost Patty Mills and DeMar DeRozan, which was basically their entire team. So I mean, yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do? Utah Jazz, A tier team. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, easily a really good trio. And I just honestly don't think that there's a whole lot of teams in the NBA that can really touch them, at least on the Western Conference side. And I definitely do believe that this team will be back. Listen, with Kawhi Leonard being out, this team is a B tier team. They almost beat the Phoenix Suns. It was very close, but honestly, you weren't going to beat the Phoenix Suns. Now, but in all reality, though, I just don't think that they'll have enough. They brought back most of their guys, but I just don't think that without Kawhi Leonard, they're going to be that good. Phoenix Suns, easily an S tier team. They brought everyone back, and they only got better, to be completely honest. So, yeah, I don't see a problem with this team at all right now. Portland Trailblazers, C tier team. If they get Dame some help, they'll be a B or A tier team, but I'm sorry, like, Dame doesn't have any help. Next up, Sacramento Sacramento Kings, again, I'm going D tier. De'Aaron Fox is really good, but unless they make that trade for Ben Simmons, they're gonna stay at a D tier. I could go C or B, but I'm just gonna stick him at D. New York Knicks, I'm gonna go D tier. Listen, I'll go C. Julius Randle is overrated. Yeah, I'm saying this right now, but Julius Randle is completely overrated, and we need to stop saying that he's actually that good. He's really not. I mean, other than that, they have a good group of young guys, but nothing impresses me. New Orleans Pelicans, D tier. They got rid of guys like Lonzo and Steven Adams, and not to mention they're gonna lose Zion Williamson if they don't do something. This is a little controversial, but the Hornets are a D tier team, just on the fact that they're not really doing a whole lot. I mean, they have a good young core of group guys like LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, and all that, but in reality, if they don't step up, they're not going to be good. I think they have a really good potential, but this team didn't even make the playoffs last year, and they only really got James Bouknight during this offseason, which could either be a boom or bust pick. Rockets, I'm going C tier team. I think Jalen Green will definitely be the easily best rookie of this draft class, and no doubt in my mind. Miami is going to be a B tier team. I mean, they got Kyle Lowry, and him and Jimmy Butler are really going to do some work this season. They even got guys like Bam Adebayo, which would probably be the same reason that I'm going to bring Chicago to the B tier as well, just because that they had a really good free agency. They got Lonzo Ball, they got DeMar DeRozan, they have a good group of guys around them, so I just think that, yeah, that team's going to do something special. Go tier for the Brooklyn Nets. They're the super team of the NBA. They're the best team in the NBA, and to be completely honest, I got this team winning the whole thing if no injuries happen. Thunder, I'm going to go C tier just because I think they have a good young core of guys. Honestly, I know I keep saying that, but that's the truth with a lot of these teams in the NBA. Golden State Warriors, I'm going to go... Listen, I'm going to go A tier. Listen, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they're a really good duo as himself, but when they have a bunch of other guys like drafting two really good rookies, they got some guys like Otto Porter back, Draymond Green still on the team, James Wiseman is still on the team, a former, I believe, #1 pick. Yeah, I think that no one can really stop this team. The Boston Celtics are easily a B tier team. Oh, no, yeah, B. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that's a good duo. They brought back some of their guys, but I just don't think that there's enough really to, I mean, yeah, I don't see this team making it past the second or third round. Lakers are an S tier team just on the fact that, I mean, I don't think they're a super team. I know everyone's saying they're a super team, they're not a super team, alright? And to be completely honest, I think that team is a little overrated now. As a Phoenix Suns fan, I'm more scared of the Los Angeles Lakers from last year than this year, that's my honest opinion, and the Magic are easily D tier. Like, come on, what do they have right now, honestly? If you guys did enjoy that type of content, make sure you do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. If you want to see more tier lists, make sure to let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day, take care, peace.